Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Chad with CD Shave, and thank you very much for joining me for today's face shave. Let's get right into the holiday of the day, because today is International Women's Day. It's a very important day. I know I appreciate my wife very much, so this shave is dedicated to her and all the other women that work really hard and do what they got to do to make the world a better place. So, happy International Women's Day. Now, let's get into the soap that we're going to be using today. This is a profiling of this soap, 345. Rendezvous, an homage to Versace's Pour Homme. That's the cover right there. It's very simplistic, very retro. I like it. Plastic tub, screw top lid, waterproof label, and kind of that typical mashed potato consistency right there. So, and I do have the matching aftershave. While we're talking about the gear, let's get right into the rest of it. Boar brush by Zenith. Bowl lathering. Our CD shaving bowl here. We got the sample. I'm going to be using Connoisseur vintage razor. It's hard to see, but it is full wedge. It's hard to see on camera, even no matter what angle I hold it. I usually get an argument that says, "Oh, that might be near wedge," or "Are you sure?" It's full wedge. Trust me. A lot of people may have noticed when I scoop my soaps, I use these guitar picks here, and I happen to like using that. Interestingly enough, when you order the 345 soap, comes with this in the Rendezvous, which I thought was pretty interesting. I liked that. And it is a guitar pick. These do scoop out soaps pretty well, and I like how it makes that the line across the top. It looks uniform, looks tended to. A little OCD there kicking in, but that's how I like that. I like my soaps neat and tidy. Now let's talk about the scent notes here. We got lemon, bergamot, neroli. There's the citrus part of it, the open up the pow. That's what I like about a good cologne-based soap. Cologne-based. A good cologne-based soap opens with that pow, and you only can get that from citrus. Now, I don't like a profile that's nothing but citrus, but I do like the beginning of it, how it just, boom, goes right in there. It's a little bit of citrus. So we got the lemon, bergamot, neroli. There's some floral notes, the rosemary, hyacinth, and cedar, which is not floral, but that's a wood note that kind of comes right in there. Then we get some clary sage, geranium, and then tonka bean, musk, and amber to round it all out. It's a nice scent. I do like it. It's what I would consider their date night soap. It's really kind of a soap you can wear anytime, but or aftershave you can wear anytime, but it is definitely a date night scent. It just screams. I like it. Got a brush. Just going to put a little bit of extra water in here, just in case. All right, because I do got a pretty good size sample in this, and I like to fill the bowl with as much unnecessary lather as needed, or as possible. So we're going to add a little bit more water to that. So this soap 345 has been around for a little while. Not terribly long. They are fairly new comparatively on the with the wet shaving scene. I have a couple of soaps by them, and their performance to me is extremely well. I can't say enough about the post shave. It really has a really nice post shave feel to it. I never used to put much thought into post shave until I started really paying attention to how some soaps that have a good post shave treat your face. Because I've noticed afterwards, if the post shave isn't there, if it's not an overly hydrating soap, you definitely feel it, because you go to put on that aftershave and then you have to almost immediately chase it with a balm. So, and I've only been doing this for about a minute here, and I've already got all that. We are completed with that lather. There it is. It's about as full as I'm going to get it, and I got plenty of lather sitting in. Look at that. Look at the peaks on that. I got plenty of lather sitting in this brush anyway. So we're just going to go ahead and throw some water on the face and go to town. All right. It makes a nice thick lather, which is what I like on there. I like a nice heavy lather. I like it to be, you can feel that. And I could sit there and paint it on all day long. Some people like to just get barely enough on there to make it slick, and then they're good to go. I like to get as much on there as I can. It's just one of my favorite parts of the shave. Now go into your first pass with the wedge. Wedges are kind of a different animal than full hollow or half or even quarter, because they tend to stick, because they don't have that concave in the middle of them that allow for air to kind of circulate through there to help, and moisture for that matter, to help it kind of move along. All right, first pass is done. As I said, the wedges are a little different of an animal. You have to really kind of pay attention to what you're doing. Not that you don't anyway, but nice, real nice. You don't, not that you don't anyway, but you really have to pay attention to how that blade goes across your face. It tends to go across a lot more difficult, so you have to really kind of go slow and watch where the direction of that blade goes, so you don't cut the crap out of your face. Nice coverage, plenty of lather in the bowl. Brush is working awesome. Second pass. Second pass is done. The thing, I've been using this soap for a couple of weeks, and the thing that I like about it is it's definitely got some residual slickness to it. It's not a ton, it's not the most I've ever had, but it definitely has residual slickness to it, which is nice, because that means I have found that every time there's a good amount of residual slickness with a soap, I don't end up with a ton of dryness at the end or at the post shave, like that post shave I just mentioned earlier. So residual slickness for me equals decent post shave and less drying skin. So nice. We're just going to do up we'll do a against the grain pass, and we'll call it a day. All right, that pass is done. Nice smooth shave. I'm pretty happy with that. We're going to go ahead and get cleaned up, get all this taken care of here, put everything away, and then we'll have some final thoughts on this soap. Be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, all cleaned up, all ready to go for our post-shave. Let's go ahead and throw on a little bit of witch hazel. So this is Thayer's witch hazel. I've got it in the Jack Daniels bottle. I always throw it on regardless of how nice or not nice the aftershave is. So that's that. Excellent, excellent shave. So a little bit more about 345. Again, they're a great soap. They work well for me. I find that the soap can retain a ton of water, which is really good for residual slickness. The other thing too is where it can take a ton of water, it doesn't take forever to get there. Some soaps take a lot of water or they require a lot of water, and it takes forever to get there. It takes forever for their soap to absorb it, which is a pain in the ass. This doesn't. It lathers really quickly and gets to that perfect density pretty quickly, so I'm pretty happy with the soap for that. Aftershave, nourishing, I have no problems there. I don't feel like it has a huge drying effect. A lot of aftershaves do. That's kind of the name of the game with them. That's just the way that they are. But this one, you can actually feel it. I can feel it in my hands too. It has a lot of moisturizers in it that work really well, so my face doesn't get too dry. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the shave. 345 Rendezvous works really well. I would give them a shot if you haven't already. If you have any questions about that soap or any soap that I've used, please put it in the comment section below or reach out to me through email. Ask me, I will forward it to you if you don't already have it. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Chad with CD Shave, and thank you very much for joining me, and we'll see you guys and girls next video.